Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to another episode of Splatoon 2, Rank It Up! If you could please direct your attention away from the fact that I'm updating Breath of the Wild over there, I've got another SplatFest episode for you guys, short and simple. This SplatFest theme is Team Sci-Fi versus Team Fantasy, which admittedly is a pretty fun team scenario to have, because a lot of Nintendo games, and video games in general, are based mainly on these two genres. Yes, I know, not every single game falls into these genres, but a lot of the popular ones do. Splatoon, I guess it's more of a sci-fi game, but Mario, Zelda, Kirby, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, that's all fantasy. And yes, you have plenty of sci-fi movies. I know Star Wars is a big one, but you know, I was more of a Harry Potter fan myself, and I figured, although I really do like sci-fi, I just think having fantasy makes a lot more sense. I mean, look, it's like this game is speaking to me. The sci-fi guy looks cool and all, but the fantasy person was a sword fighter holding the sword in his left hand. I'm sorry, I picked a very improper time to move on to the next screen, but whatever. I just can't help but feel like Team Fantasy is the one that's just for me. And if you've chosen Team Sci-Fi, that's great. But maybe in another reality is where you'll be winning the Splatfest, because in this reality, I'm gonna make my fantasy a reality. Team Fantasy, here we go. I'm a little late to joining the Splatfest. Please excuse me. I'm not gonna have too many recording sessions here. Usually I record like 5 or 6 different stage set rotations, but this time I'm probably gonna get 2, maybe 3 at the maximum, but that's okay. Here we are. I'm almost out of time for this stage rotation, so I better hustle. So here we go. I gotta go choose my team. I'm gonna go ahead and join a lobby, and while I look for a match, I'll go ahead and cut to the intro. So all right, here we are. Let's do this. Moving on over here. There, see? Left-handed swordsman. It's like they know. And it's yellowish greenish, which is kind of the color that I use to represent myself, so how could I say no? Team Fantasy is where it's at. Now, I have yet to win a Splatfest. I have been on the losing team every time, but hopefully I can win this Splatfest, and hopefully Marina can win a Splatfest here in America. So let's do this, Team Fantasy. Now it's time to find a lobby, and now it's time to see what's truly victorious. All right, that's a pretty good picture, I must admit. Now it's time to see which team shall be truly victorious. Shall it be the team that can jump between realities, or shall it be the team whose imagination is endless? Let's find out, All right, let's look for that battle, and let's cut to the intro. Whoosh! It's kind of a shame, because at this point in time, Blackbelly Skate Park is the newest map to be added to this game, and I've yet to record it, and it seems that I've already missed the stage rotation in which it's going to appear for the Splatfest, because I looked ahead and saw what the other stage rotations were going to be, and Blackbelly Skate Park is not going to appear until the end of the Splatfest. So, Blackbelly Skate Park, that'll appear in another session of mine, but for now, let's go to the most default stage of them all, the Reef. All right, I'm ready to turn this turf war into a reef war, and I'm ready to make this reef my reef. It's time to claim this turf, it's time to claim this reef, it's time to make these people live in a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Team Fantasy! All right, not that I want to spend this entire match hiding and cowering, but there we go. A little aggression is sometimes nice in order to achieve a victory. Now, I have my special ready, so if I can jump to a player and slam down, that would be preferable, except I'm going backwards, so that's not exactly preferable now, is it? All right, one more try, and if this doesn't work, I'll stop jumping to players, and I'll just use it in order to fill up my ink gauge. All right, that's not gonna work. Let's go over here and see if I can use it on somebody and fill up my ink gauge in the process, huh? It could be a win-win. Hello! Hello! I'm probably not gonna get you. Well, I got you, not with my special, but I'll just roll over that person, and I'll roll over that person. This is a great first match to a Splatfest. I splatted 3 people. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I know it's not all 4 people. That's a tricky thing to do, but whenever that does happen, you better believe I'm gonna gloat. You better believe I'm gonna feel so great about that. But for now, I'll stick with 3. The SplatFest is just getting started. Let's not get too crazy here now, shall we? All right. Oh! I'm alive. I haven't been splatted yet, and I'm close to filling up my ink gauge, and we're putting them into danger. That's what I like to see. Ah, I got splatted finally, but that's okay. I splatted someone else in the process. It's a double KO. Only 1 person on our team is alive, but they're still in danger. But the match isn't over yet. If it's anything that the previous Splatfest taught me, it's that either team can make an ultimate comeback at the last second. I had so many matches in the previous Splatfest where the opposing team came back out of nowhere. It was crazy. Now then, hopefully these Splatfest results will be different because hopefully I'll be on the winning team this time. And this person's just standing there. Oh, nope, you're moving, which means I don't feel as bad to splat you. All right, let's go. Whoa, I'm keeping out of that. And then someone's firing stuff at me. Well, it doesn't mean much if you miss now, does it? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, they're still in danger. I'm about to pass 700 points. We still have about a minute remaining, and they could very well make a comeback, but I think we're gonna keep them back toward their home base. We're just gonna keep pushing them there. I didn't have to splat you. As long as I distracted you, that means that's less time you'll have to ink the rest of our turf. So, I don't feel as bad. Let's keep it going. Oh, they're not in danger anymore. Okay, now we really gotta make sure we get a push. It's okay if we barely win. As long as we win in general, that's the important thing. But the more security I can have toward winning and the better I can feel about this whole thing, the better. There we go, they're back in danger. Now I feel much better. Okay, I got splatted. Can't necessarily say that I feel much better anymore, but we're still going. We're still doing what we can. 8 seconds and they're in danger. We might be okay as long as we don't get all splatted at the last second. There we go, we're good. We are good. And hallelujah, that's what I'm talking about. That is a fantastic way to start off the Splatfest. Look at that. I mean, they inked plenty of this Reef, I have to admit, but we got 51.8% of it. That's what I'm talking about. Great work, team. I realized I never read off your names. Dado, Tom, and Dylan. And of course, fair game to the opposing team. Good game to the opposing team, sorry. So, all right. There we are, getting 8 points right off the bat. I shan't be a fantasy fanboy for long, although the alliteration does sound nice. But fantasy fanboy, I'm sure there's something better I can come up with. Fantasy fanatic, more like. But all right, I'm also realizing that I need to swap out my gear simply because, although my gear is fine, I would rather use this opportunity to level up some of my other gear. So let's go ahead and go to another helmet, or maybe not a helmet at all. Maybe just something that has 2 remaining slots, and one of these slots that's already been filled in allows me to run faster and respawn more quickly. That sounds like fun. Are we good? We're great, we're awesome, we're outstanding. All right, I also realized, okay, so the 3 stages that are in this rotation right now are the Reef, the Inkblot Art Academy, and Shifty Station. Now, I don't know what the Shifty Station looks like, but the Reef and Inkblot Academy are, in my opinion, the 2 most basic stages of this entire game, which is fine. They're very cubical, they're mostly flat. There's no crazy curvature of the stages like there would be with Humpback Pump Track or something like Black Belly Skate Park. They're very simple stages, and I like that. It's good to have beginner stages, like Splatoon 1 had Salt Spray Rig, which was pretty beginner, and it had... it's the name of the stages in Splatoon 1 are escaping me now. I used to know them also. Well, Walleye Warehouse is pretty basic, if I may say so. But all right, we're up against Snap Girl Daddy. I probably should have been paying more attention to the player names. Well, I'll read them off real quickly if I'm able to do so. We're at Inkblot Art Academy. It's my first time playing here in this Splatfest. Not my first time playing here in general, just for this specific Splatfest. I have a Japanese player, Savon and Samantha, up against Snap Girl Daddy, Derek, and FK3666 something Ajito. Great. Let's go then. Let's make this whole stage greenish. Yeah, it's an art academy, which means we can put paint splats everywhere. We can call it art. But it's only art if it's our color. I don't think blue works well with this color palette of this stage, no? I mean, blue's nice, but I think it mostly needs a green palette. And I'm gonna try and use up this ink armor, although I think I already used it up. Okay, I got a refill already. That's great. Why do we all have ink armor? That's a little terrifying to think. I'm not the type of person that likes having ink armor as my ability. I like having a person on my team with it, but you know, it only allows me to take 1 hit. So if someone's using a rapid fire weapon against me and I'm a roller player, you know, I'm gonna take 1 hit and then get splatted by the 2nd hit soon afterwards. So I appreciate the person on my team and the future players on my teams that have that ability, but I don't think I'm the best player to be using it. Now, this ability, oh, okay. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm glad I splatted someone there, but I can't really use that armor. But I splatted 2 of them. I'm booyahing with my teammates because they're awesome. And they had 3 players down at that moment. So maybe this is the perfect opportunity for me to try and infiltrate their base. Nope, that doesn't seem likely anymore. They splatted me. I got splatted by Snap Girl. Well, good job, you splatted me, but this match is far from over. It's a little less than halfway over. So, yeah, far from over relative to how much is in this match. All right, someone's up there. If I take you out, you won't have a center player anymore. Although I should focus less on trying to splat you, so I'm not super concerned about chasing you unless it takes me into territory that I have yet to splat. You splatted me. Not a big deal. It seems pretty even right now. I don't think it's worth the time to jump to another player, although I do like pulling open the map from time to time to see how equal we are, but whatever. I'll do that later. Okay, good job. Thank you for splatting that player. I'd give you a booyah, but I'm busy spinning my camera around. 1 minute remaining. Here we go. I splatted that player. I got daddy. Yay! All right, here we go. Ready? Yep. Okay, I don't have to splat you, but I tried and I failed, and I'm still trying to get used to this vertical flick. I'm never gonna let it go. I am not great with the vertical flick that comes with these rollers. As far as the map is concerned, it is about 50-50, but that also means they can come in and swoop this match from underneath us at the last second. We're booyahing, so I guess something good is happening or is about to happen. I don't know. All right, maybe I should focus on splatting you. I splatted Daddy again. I'm just gonna keep splatting him, it's fine. I have a teammate that's over here in the enemy's base. Could be worthwhile to jump to you. They're really pushing forward. I'm getting a little nervous. I should be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. All right. Well, 10 seconds, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of time. But that might, oh, we all got splatted. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Just gotta get a little bit of turf. No, we're in danger. That's not good at all. Oh, and I couldn't even get that last vertical flick out there. I think they took that match at the last second. But you know what? It was a pretty close match. I can't really complain too well. I can't really complain too much. I'm sorry. Well, you win some, you lose some. And that's exactly what's been the case with the SplatFest so far. I won a match, and then I lost a match. And you know what? I've had a lot of these SplatFests where I've won a fair share of matches, and then I wound up being on the losing team. So maybe if I'm 50-50 with my wins and losses, I'll be on the winning team this time. Maybe there's some sort of logic behind that. I don't know, let's just move on to the next match. I got Kitty, Meekter, and Ty plays on my team, and we're up against Daniel, Captain M, Galaxy Owo, and Ghost. Or Galaxy Owo, or just Galaxy, and then the OWO is a face. I don't know. Here we are, Shifty Station. This is my first time seeing this variation. As you guys might know, the Shifty Station map changes every single Splatfest, which means this is a new variant. So each Shifty Station has some sort of gimmick, whether it's literally shifting platforms or rotating platforms or something. This one, I don't quite know just yet. Ah, I know it now. It has these little single player things. That was pretty flashy, if I may say so myself. It has these little single player, I call them single player, but they are in other multiplayer maps. It has these little tether cables. They appear on Moray Towers, and I think they appear on Black Belly Skate Park? I haven't played on that map yet. I guess not. I shouldn't say things I don't know. They're definitely on Moray Towers, though. There you go. Splatted you. That was pretty great. Can I just, like, roll over you and negate your armor? Nope, I guess not. I gotta be smarter than that if I want to splat these players, which is fine. I love a friendly competition. But I'm still trying to learn this map, so I've been going to the right a lot. I guess I can ink that little place over there. I don't even know how you'd access that normally. I guess there's a way up there. I don't know. I'm still learning things. Let's see what else I can do. Hello, everybody. If I go ahead and ink this, I can make it so that the opposing team can't go in it. That's kind of neat. I'm all up in my opponent's base. This isn't good. I'm out of ink. If I'm going to be in my opponent's base, I need to have plenty of ink to work with. All right, here we go. Oh, we're in danger. Why, though? Why are we in danger? Nope, I'm going to... You countered my strategy, but then I countered your counter strategy, and ultimately nothing happened. Happens sometimes. I got splatted. That also happens sometimes. You didn't get splatted, Captain M, but it won't be long. But oh, it certainly wasn't long because you got splatted as soon as I respawned. Well, great. All right, now if my team and I can just push forward a little bit more, we can be fine. Even if we win by something like 50.1% and they have 49.9%, that would be great. I don't think a match like that has ever happened intentionally, or unintentionally, I guess. Because I guess you can intentionally be like, all right, let's have an 8-player room and then try to fill up the entire map and then try to get it as close as possible. But like, in terms of a worldwide turf war match, I don't think a match will ever get that close. I don't even think it can get that close. I think there will always be a map where some part of it is uninkable. It's like the base or something. I don't know. Whatever. We're in the middle here. Caught up in the middle. I splatted Captain M finally. I can try to splat you too, but I can't because I can't adjust to that vertical flick. So gosh darn it, I'm sorry. I miss my horizontal flick while I'm moving. And I know I can do it if I just stand still and don't move as much, but the vertical flick, it just keeps coming out and I just can't get used to it and I don't know how to get on that tether cable and there's a person in our base and I'm trying to make sure we don't lose this match and it seems pretty even, which is fine because that's usually what I want, but I want to be able to win this match in the end because I'm tired of being on the losing SplatFest team and I want to go forward and splat 4 players, darn it! Woo! Let's go! Shifty Station! Oh man, I'm inking their base, getting as many points as I can. Might be able to just go over here and use this real quickly, yeah. There we go, it didn't splat a player, but that's okay, I didn't need to. I got over 700 points though, but did we win that match? That's the important thing. And it does not look like we did. We have plenty of green on there, but there's more blue than there is green. Oh no! You mean to tell me that they beat us by 2.8%? Well, we tried. Can't complain. My first time at Shifty Station. I'm enjoying the SplatFest so far. I mean, I enjoy every SplatFest that we've had so far, so I don't really know what there is to not enjoy. I mean, losing all these matches, I can't exactly call that fun, but I will keep going. The SplatFest is far from over, and that's, like I've been saying, that was my first time at Shifty Station, so now that I know the map a bit better, when we return to that map, I will be ready to do a better job, perform better, make this video more entertaining, splat more opposing players, ink more turf, perform some crazy tactics that might be amusing in a highlight-worthy sense. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a sip of my water and see if I can get out of this awkward conversation, huh? Of course, I do appreciate the break between matches, but the sooner we find opposing teammates, or opposing team players, I'm sorry, the sooner we find an opposing team, the better, because that means it's less time that I have to spend waiting in the lobby, and that's more time I can spend inking turf and recording matches for this video, because, you know, the shorter the video, the quicker it is to export and upload. And this video is gonna be like 40, 50, an hour, 10 minutes regardless, but still, I'd like to get things done as efficiently as possible. We now have an opposing team full of sci-fi champions. Oh goodness. All right, we've got a challenge ahead. Here we are, Humpback Pump Track. I have not played on this map in, oh yeah, I have played on this map in a SplatFest before, I certainly have. I've played on all of them in SplatFest before, except for Black Valley Skate Park. I don't know why I wasn't super familiar with it. All right, well, this is a nice curvy map. This is a good map for rollers, or at least I like to think. Just pick a path, stick to it for a little bit, and when you get tired with it, you can break off. So I'm trying to get to the center as quickly as possible. It seems like my teammates are already doing a great job at knocking out these opposing players. Maybe I can try to help out my teammates, and I did. I can feel a little better about myself. I don't have to splat you, but I did, so that was pretty tight. I don't have to splat this player, but I might, so that might be pretty tight, and I did. Great. Cool. Let's just ink some more stuff, huh? This match is off to a great start, and I'm loving it. So let's keep up that pressure, huh? They're already in danger, which is great. Let's keep them in danger for the entire match. And I know I keep saying I love close matches. I do, but I've also been on a losing streak, so I certainly don't mind winning by a landslide. Surely you guys will understand. All right, here we go. I've got over 400 points, and I've got a special that's just waiting to be used. All right, I'll most likely wind up using it to refill my ink gauge. Let's just use it here. Probably not the best place to use it, but it's whatever. If I don't have to use it on an enemy, I mean, I'm not gonna really complain, now am I? It means the enemies are so busy respawning, trying to utilize their science fiction weapons to take us fantasy players down. You know, fantasy players, we don't have to use fancy weapons. Look at me, I'm using a paint roller to take you guys on. Oh, you got a hamster wheel. I gotta admit, sci-fi is cool, technology is awesome. I am not gonna complain, it is thanks to technology that I have a Nintendo Switch, but it's thanks to fantasies that people even came up with one. You need an inventor, and you need a designer. That's what you really need. You need an engineer, and you need a designer. Video games are made by designers and developers, all right? Designers make the magic, but developers make it come to life. So you definitely need both. But in my opinion, the more fun position is being the designer. Ah, okay. So much for designing things. You know what? I'm gonna redesign your map for a bit, okay? Because this isn't as green as I would like for it to be. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this blue. Splatted you. That's fine. All right. Why are we in danger? When did that happen? How can we let this happen? Are we down a player? Did someone on our team get disconnected? No, we're all still here, so that's not an excuse. They're just a tough team. That's fine. That's fine. They must have summoned players from another dimension using one of their wormholes. Oh, I see how it is. Or they might have summoned players from another planet using their hyper speed ships. I don't know, my sci-fi jokes are falling apart. You know what, it's fine. It's fine. I needn't fantasize about anything right now. I'm more concerned about reclaiming this map, and it seems like we're not in danger. Oh, I was about to say we're not in danger anymore, but that danger sign keeps on flickering. See, you know what's a problem? When I have almost 1,000 points in a turf war, and the team still loses. And the reason I have 1,000 points is because there's too much of the enemy ink for me to ink. So I keep inking it over, and they keep splatting all of us. That is the pros and cons of having so many points in a turf war. In an ideal world, I would have 1,000 points and I would win, but it's usually one or the other. Man. And so, the losing streak continues. But I will keep going. I must prevail. It's not over yet, and I'm not giving up that easily. Where are we going? I have yet to go to, what was the other stage, Kelp Dome? I have yet to go to Kelp Dome in this rotation. I have yet to play on Shifty Station more than once. So, here we go. We have some interesting players, to say the least. I mean, that guy's username is gay trash. I'm not gonna ignore that, but you know, that's his name. We also have NM Panda and Nep, and we're playing against other fantasy players. Okay, so I guess Team Fantasy is the more popular team. Well, Splatoon has shown that sometimes the more popular team can still be the team that wins the most amount of matches, but more often than not, it's the less popular team that wins the most matches. In the previous SplatFest, that was not the case. In the previous SplatFest, what was Team Vampires versus Team Werewolves had a clean sweep, but doesn't matter. We're at Kelp Dome. We're the more popular team, so if anything, we'll have the popularity points, and all we have to do is win at least enough matches to get past 50% in one of the battle categories, whether it's solo battles or league battles. So as long as we get one, we'll be fine. Man, well, you know, the good thing about facing other players on your team is that even if you're on the team that loses, you lost to your team. I say that all the time. Like, when it was Team Werewolves versus Team Vampires, I fought plenty of other Team Werewolf players, and I couldn't get mad that I lost to them because it's like, well, it means that team is good and they'll take down other Team Vampire players. So in this case, I'm fighting Team Fantasy players, which means if my team loses to Team Fantasy, then it means that Team Fantasy might prevail in other matches. Can't really complain. I just want Team Fantasy players to be good so that Team Fantasy can win overall. So I want this person to come over here and try to find me so I can go ahead and splash down, and I thought I was gonna like shoot through the platform. That didn't really work. All right, well, I'll just splat you this way. That works. Gotcha. All right, what else do we got? We good? Are we great? We're not great. We are not great. I'm the only one on my team alive. All right, fine. I'll put in the work if I have to. It might not be green and blue, it's pink and blue, but sometimes pink is just pretty. That's why it starts with a P. Here we go. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Where are you, you Team Fantasy players? I can see you, I'm Team Fantasy too, so you're not just a fantasy to me. Why is my team in danger? What happened? What happened? I mean, I know earlier I was the only person on my team that was alive, but what is happening? Because like, I'm going all over the place. I can't even find the opposing team. I must be missing all the action, which is unfortunate because I like being able to record all the action, but all right. Someone on my team's over here. Oh, and someone on the opposing team is showing up. You got a tent umbrella? Yeah, well, you can't defend attacks that are underneath you now, can you? I am so glad that worked out, that I was able to just continue that train of thought and do exactly what I wanted to do while explaining it, and I did not get splatted. Oh, I like it when stuff like that just works out. All right, I've got over 700 points. You're using that umbrella again? Gosh darn it, go! There, you shot the actual parasol off of it, the actual umbra part of the umbrella, but it didn't save you now, did it? It's okay. It's okay, I do like that umbrella weapon. I like it a lot. Oh, someone's over here. I don't have to splat you, but I will. There we go, excellent. Excellent, and look at this. You know how in the previous couple matches I was saying how, like, you know, sometimes you get 1,000 points and you're still on the losing team, though, because the only reason you have 1,000 points is because there's so much enemy ink on the opposing side. Well, maybe I can get 1,000 points and win this. Oh, that would be ideal. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Ah, I splatted you. Oh, this is more like it. I think we just made one of those, what do you call it? Ultimate comebacks? Ultimate comeback, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah, nice and pink. At least in this scenario. If the opposing, if Team Sci-Fi was pink, I would not want this map to be pink. But since my team was pink, we made it pink. That's what I'm talking about. So, I don't really know how to feel about this overall, though. Like, I'm super glad that I won, and I'm super glad that I won with 1,000 points just to go against the previous match where I was saying that's not exactly common. But at the same time, the opposing team lost while they were in the lead. So hopefully those Team Fantasy players can make ultimate comebacks, much like I did in this previous match. All right, onward to the next match. Here we go now. I'm ready for more splattingness. We're up against Dizzle, Twisted, Bick. I don't know why I had such a hard time reading that name. I'm sorry. I'll read them off again once we begin. We're back at Humpback Pump Track. I'm ready to actually win on this map. Tired of losing. All right, the other Team Sci-Fi players are Dizzle, Twisted, darn it, I didn't read them off quickly enough. I'm sorry. Ah! Well, it's okay. We got plenty of time to read off their names. Maybe if I just get splatted enough by them, or maybe if I splat them enough, I'll be able to read off their names. So come here. I'm ready to read your names. You just gotta get splatted. I got splatted. Okay, that's Twisted Bick. I read your name. I need to read the other names of players. All right. Hang on a second. I'm coming back. Coming back. I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this? Because I'm kind of ready for it. Here we go. 160, 70, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230 points. And a special ready. And you're still alive? Gosh darn it. There you go. Peach, that was one of the players. No, must protect my teammate. No, no. I got splatted by Twisted Bick. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, gosh darn it, gosh darn it. It's not over yet. Oh, though it's not looking super great now, is it? Oh boy. All right, I couldn't even hit you out of the sky. Maybe I don't really want to hide. I don't want to have to hide. No! Twisted Bick got me. All right, fine, fine. Like I keep saying, it's not over yet. I'm so ready just to like go and make a comeback. That's what I want to do, because it's ultimate comeback time, baby. Hey, ready for this. Here we go now. All right, we're good. We're great. We are. Oh, we're rocking this. All right, we're in danger, but I'm not giving up that easily. I made a comeback on Kelp Dome against other Team Fantasy players. I'll make a comeback against you. Pixinator. That's the last player I needed. So we got Dizzy, Bilk, and Peach, and Pixinator. I think I got them all. I'm already forgetting their names. I'm sorry. It's been a weird day. You don't need to know about my personal life, though. What you need to know is that Team Fantasy is gonna roll all over these Team Sci-Fi players. Boom, baby. You're still alive, but how? Oh, okay, I'll roll over you. Gotcha, Pixinator. Got you, Peach. It's time for the comeback. I took down 3 of them, but the one that remained splatted me. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're kind of making progress. I'm ready to win. They're in danger. That's more like it. That's more like it. Let's make the comeback, Team Fantasy. Let's show them that some fantasies can be real. You gotta make your fantasies real. There you go. In fact, I shouldn't really have to say that Team Fantasy winning is a fantasy, because it's gonna be a reality, all right? This Team Sci-Fi group is in the reality in which Team Fantasy makes things a reality. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Just gonna roll over you. Woo! And you know what's important? Is that I got to read all of your names. So it's like the story of this match came full circle, huh? Great. Well, that was pretty neat. Can't really complain. We were in danger for a bit, and then we put them in danger, and then we just kept them in danger. That's what I'm talking about. Great job, team. Marcin and Barry, and who was the last one? Laru. Nice. I splatted 6 people and used my special twice and got 1823 points and upgraded to Fantasy Defender. Woo! Yeah! And I'm getting an ability for my shirt. I'll take it. All right, defense against bombs, I think is what that is. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, here we go. You ready? Because I'm ready. I'm so ready to do this. You guys have no idea. We're searching for a battle. I've got Andy, Rad, and Bunemi with me. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Andy is a fantasy king. We are so set. All right. Now, I played on Kelp Dome once. I played on Shifty Station once. So, either one of those would be preferable. But if we go back to Humpback Pump Track, I mean, that's fine. Because I've got Andy the Fantasy King with me. So, I'm just saying. Not even worried. So ready for this. You might think, oh, Yoshiller, you're just living in a fantasy. Yeah, you know what? Living in a fantasy is pretty neat. All right, we're up against Adam X, She, Kyle, and what was that guy's name? OMG, John. Oh my God, John. And here we are back at Shifty Station. Okay, so now that I've been here before, I think that I now know how to properly maneuver this stage. And if there are some places that I've yet to explore, then I guess I'll explore them in this match. Here we are. OMQ, John, it looked like. All right, well, whatever. I'm gonna go this way. We're booyahing. We're booyahing. All right, I think I missed the booyah train. That's okay. I'll do this. Hi. Oh, back it up. See what they're doing. Yeah, you knew I was riding that, but did you do anything about it? You tried. Oh, okay. I got splatted by your teammate. I can't really gloat as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. It happens. Stuff happens. That is how Splatoon functions. You just gotta. You're gonna get splatted, and you gotta put up with it. I would love to not be splatted, but being splatted is also kind of what makes these videos more amusing, huh? If I got through every match without being splatted, you guys would just be awaiting the points in which I do get splatted. It's like, you know, when you win every match, people just eventually want you to lose. But on the flip side, if you lose every match, people just eventually want you to win. Yeah, so you guys want me to win, right? Because I've been losing a bunch of matches! You guys don't want me to get splatted anymore, right? Because I've been getting splatted all the time. So, you know, that's how logic works. Come here. Ugh, I got you. 3 of them are down. Now's the time. All right, I don't have to go after you, dude, but I'm going to. I got you, Adam X. You distracted me when I could have been pressing forward, inking more turf. I understand. I got splatted regardless. At least I inked a little bit of your turf, and every little bit counts, so I did something while my teammates were respawning. So it seems that they have one of these, I keep forgetting what they're called, position locator tracker jumpers over here on this part that I thought I couldn't access. I would like to be able to get it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss being able to view the map on the gamepad. All right, I don't think I'm gonna get it in, I guess it's not that big of a deal. You're a big deal. You should feel flattered that I think you're a big deal. Being splatted by me means I thought you were a big deal. So I tried to take you out to protect my team. Hello, I got you. I'm gonna get your buddy now. All right, I did not get your buddy. He got himself, he fell off. I guess that works. As long as he's respawning, it means he's not inking turf, and that's great. So here we go. I'm ready for this. Boom, baby. Here we go. You ready? Oh, yeah! I splatted him! I got Adam X! That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I keep splatting you, Adam. But that's just what keeps happening. All right. Gonna start inking up their base a bit. It's gonna get off their base for a little bit. I probably used that special at a terrible time. Well, I got like 1 point with it, but I filled up my ink gauge really quickly, so that's nice. Just gonna roll over you. It's Adam X again, dude. I'm not trying to target you. I do admittedly feel bad. That's just kind of how the game works, I guess. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep rolling, if you will. They're in danger. There's 1 second remaining. All right, I'm glad I can continue getting victories again. That much is great. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, cool, cool. 55.6%. That is what I'm talking about. Woo! Great job, team. Look at that. Look at that. I splatted 7 people. I had a teammate that also splatted 7 people. And then another teammate who splatted 6 people. And then another teammate who didn't splat anybody, but I'm sure he inked a bunch of turf and contributed a bunch. Great. And now my shoes are maxed out. And now my mask has an upgrade. All right, I'm gonna probably change shoes. I'll be right back. Here we are. I'm back. I'm up against, I've got Kevbot, Googly Eyes, and Inu Hikura on my team. We're up against Pick Switch. I didn't read all the names, I'm sorry. But you know what's important right now? You know what is important? Is that I've got my team here with me. And we're back at Shifty Station. And I've been winning. I've been winning the past few matches. Pick Switch, Afro Puffs, Trailer, and Splat Tim. Oh, Splat Tim, huh? Man, I really love Splat Tim 5, The Return of Jafar. Oh, but just because you're a celebrity, Splat Tim, doesn't mean that I'm gonna go easy on you. Because I actually have played Splatoon with celebrities, and that's not an exaggeration or a joke. I have played Splatoon with celebrities, and if I remember to edit this video properly, maybe there's a YouTube card up in the top right corner in which you can find that. I don't know, just saying. Okay, anyway, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep this going. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to just come up with a different topic to discuss, and I am ready to ink more turf. I'm gonna get that little sliver there. I'm at 136 points. I think this is going well. See, I don't really know if it's safe to go on that little tether cable anymore because now everyone's expecting me to go on it. So now I kind of want to enable the tether cable, make the opponents think I'm going on it, so they aim their guns and their weapons in the upward direction, and then I sneak out and I roll over them. Although I guess it's not really sneaking out, I'm just explicitly rolling. Hello. There you go, I got Afro Puffs. Yay, hopefully my team can prevail forward. I mean, I got splatted. That happened. What are we doing? Okay, probably smarter to jump to somebody. I say that and I immediately don't follow up with my actions, huh? All right, whatever. It's okay. We're okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I don't need to jump to anybody. We're fine right now. Okay, we're good. We're great. Here we go. Let's go around a bit. Yeah. There we go. Right? Coming over here? I'm so ready for this. Here we go. Yeah, you're throwing those bombs. You're playing it wisely. I can take a hit. I got you, Taylor. I'm gonna continue inking your base, Taylor. Whoa. Watch this. Watch this. Yes! I made him fall! I actually got it to happen! Oh, I was kind of hoping I could get that to happen at some point, and it just kind of did. Oh, I got splatted. By Splat Tim, no less! Alright, Splat Tim, you got a lot of swim speed ups, huh? You like swimming? I'll make you swim. I'll make you swim in the ink of your teammates. That's exactly what you're doing. I'll make you swim in our ink. It won't be very comfortable, I assure you. Oh, you're so quick, Splat Tim. All right, I don't know who's winning this at the moment. Ooh, it's very close. I saw a quick glimpse of that map. Very close. Okay, I got a free hit. I have a free hit. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's keep going. Just gotta keep going. Gotta keep inking. Turn all of their ink into green ink. I think they were in danger for a second. That's very good. Don't let them take the lead. I think we got it. Did we get it? Are we okay? Oh, that looks pretty green to me. That looks like a fantastic map. Whatever. Fantasy, fantastic. We did it. Nice job, Googly Eyes, Kev, Bots, and Nuhikura. I'm sorry, I can't really say your name super well. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm a fantasy champion now. Might not have time to make it to a fantasy king, but we'll see what happens. I'm a champion though, baby. Woo! All right, next match. Okay, so I did not get to play as much of the SplatFest as I had hoped because I had to record and work on a bunch of other videos. So I am in the last minute of the SplatFest, and fortunately, I have found another team. Now, I actually don't want to go to Shifty Station. I'd rather go to the other two maps that are in this rotation because this is going to be the final match that I do. We are at Port Mackerel. That is excellent. I'm okay with this. Now, this is my last SplatFest match for this session. So if we can win it, that would be fantastic. Here we go. A fantastic fantasy indeed. All right, I'm going this way. I'm going to just ink this. This is like my usual roller routine just to kind of get all this stuff because it's not really stuff that the opponent is gonna get unless they're really far ahead and they're really scraping for things to ink. So I'll go over here, fill up my special gauge, and then make my way into the main part of the map and interact with the other players. That was a sniper. Ooh. Okay, my special is ready. Let's go over here and see if I can use it on somebody, huh? Or use it with somebody. Here we are. Nothing here? All right. Hello. Ah, I got somebody, great. Now, because one of their teammates is down, one of my teammates can press forward. All right. I see. You were hiding with your sniper. That's pretty smart, but this smartness is not gonna go beyond that, okay? You were clever, but the cleverness ends there for your team and continues with my team. Allow me to try some clever strategies, such as flinging my roller forward and following my curler bomb and going straight into a sniper laser and getting splatted like within a second of the sniper spotting me. We are in danger. You know, I wanted to win my final SplatFest match, but I can't really do that if my team is the one that's in danger. So I better start chipping in a little bit, huh? I better help out my teammates. I better do some work. Jesse, you got me? Well done. We're not in danger anymore. We're flickering back and forth. There's still plenty of time to make a comeback. The match is only halfway over. You're saying ouch, which means somebody on the opposing team was at least there at some point. You're over here now. I splatted you. Great. Okay, I don't have to focus on the other player. I need to focus on inking turf. I got a special ready. Not gonna use it there. Just gonna keep going for a bit. I was very tempted to use it there, but it's like, you know what? I'll let that person go by. Maybe one of my teammates will get them. I'm gonna press forward. Okay. All right, you got me. But my teammate got you, so that's even better. Okay, let's keep it going. We're not in danger anymore. We seem to be at about 50-50 range. Let's go. You're saying ouch. I know. I don't have to splat these players, but I got you. That's great. If I get an opposing player, it means they can't be inking turf. If I get splatted in the process, it's fine as long as my teammates are still pressing forward, although that doesn't really seem to be the case if only one of my teammates is remaining. We got 36 seconds. We're in danger. No! Time for an ultimate comeback. If I can end this SplatFest with an ultimate comeback, it'll truly show that fantasies can be real. Darn it! For Team Fantasy! Here we go. Keep it going. We're not in danger anymore. All right, just ink what I can, doesn't matter. I have a teammate jumping there. He's probably gonna get splatted unless they're focusing on me. Oh, nope, they got him. All right, gotta ink what I can. Every little point counts, darn it. I got ink armor so I can take a hit. Just gotta turn this blue into green. I got splatted, they got splatted. I don't know who won that anymore. Who won this? Oh my God, I think Team Fantasy won this. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about. By less than 3%, we prevailed at the last second after being in danger for most of that match. Someone in the opposing team splatted 12 players. Woo! That's a great way to end the SplatFest. That is what I'm talking about. Whew. All right, the SplatFest is over. I lost most of the matches in the beginning. But then as the SplatFest got closer and closer to the end, and as I recorded my final few matches, I won most of those matches. So I am once again at a part where I don't know which team won. Team Fantasy seems to have been the more popular team. But at the same time, in the previous SplatFest, I fought against players on my team, and I was on the less popular team. So I don't know. But it seems like Team Fantasy is the more popular team. And it seems like the win-loss results are about 50-50. Now, this game will not do a 50-50. It will sooner do a 51-49 than a 50-50, okay? I don't think a 50-50 is ever going to be possible in this game. So, as long as we get the popular vote in at least one battle, it's fine. Or if we get both battles and not have the popular vote, that's fine too. For now, I am done playing SplatFest matches because the SplatFest is over, and I will see you all again in just a moment when the results come up. So, here's to hoping that Team Fantasy is the victorious team. Yeah, I guess it's kind of nice looking at all the art. Pretty fun. Pretty nice. Cool stuff. All right, here we are. Here are the SplatFest results. I'm ready for this. Are you guys ready for this? Because I'm ready for this. It's late at night. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. Team Fantasy, please. Y'all know what time it is? It's off the hook. Okay, I can skip that part. I need to go to the SplatFest text. Marina, before we announce the stages, why don't you share the breaking news? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess Marina would be like, breaking news? What did you break this time? And then Pearl would be like, I didn't break anything. I was talking about the SplatFest results. Ooh, the SplatFest results are in. Aight, first let's see which team was the most popular. Let's find out. Okay, I think Team Fantasy was more popular. I think. I don't know how by how much, but I feel like they were more popular. Let's see. And 57%. Okay, so they had a fair share of popularity. That's fine. But the battles are really where it's at. So, I don't know. I don't think we're going to clean sweep this, but we'll see. Yeah, popularity isn't everything. Time to see which team won the most battles. Please, 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 please. Okay, I have to agree with Marina. Please, 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 please. I'm tired of being on the losing SplatFest team. Come on. Oh! Oh my god! Technically, the battles count as a tie. So, we won by popularity. Woo! Oh, nice! I'm finally on a winning SplatFest team! Oh my god. Oh man. I have to give Team Sci-Fi a lot of credit though for making those battles as close as it was. And even though I'm on the winning team, I still don't really like the way they calculate the team battles in this case, but because it was that close, even popularity would still be the determining factor. Way to go, Team Fantasy! Why do you even like fantasy? I thought you were all about tech and machinery. I prefer science fact to science fiction. Wow, Marina coming out there with the burns. It's kind of nice to hear her doing the insult this time, and that's actually a pretty good one. I like that. Science fact to science fiction. Huh. I mean, I am more a fan of fiction than non-fiction, but okay, here we go. All right, I can skip through the rest of this. It's a shame that I didn't have time to become a fantasy king, but I am a fantasy, what is it, champion, so I'll probably still get at least a dozen Super Sea Snails. And I still have the bragging rights of being on the winning team. I knew supporting Marina for all this time would work out. She was on a losing streak up until this point, and now she's finally on the winning team. I mean, it just so happens that my opinions have lined up with Marina's up until this point. We'll see how that continues as we go along. But for now, hooray! I'm on the winning SplatFest team. I got 16 Super Sea Snails, and I wasn't even a fantasy king. Great! Alright, well folks, if you participated in the SplatFest, I hope you had fun. This Sammy player over here says it's her first SplatFest, so I'm glad that she had fun. And if you watched this entire video, then thank you very much for watching the entire thing. For now, that wraps up this video of Splatoon 2 Ink It Up! And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time when I record a friend room, or a salmon run, or a league battle, or maybe I'll just do tower control or something by myself. I don't know. But there will be future Splatoon 2 videos, and I hope to see you then. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I post videos every day, so if you want to be notified for when my next video goes out, please be sure to subscribe by clicking on my icon right there in the center. And please be sure to follow me on Twitter. My tag is @RealYoshiller. Thanks a bunch. See you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh.